there, it's K-Bar User. Well, I said in one of my videos not too long ago that there would be a couple reviews on vests and whatnot. So this is where we're starting. This is the vest that I'm going to be using, one of them, for the review. A VX777 Infonet and myself, we discussed this one night in one of our chats. He's got basically the same vest. You can find these on Humvee.com. I think it's B&H.com and Ranger Joe's. Now, just the simple layout of the vest. We have two pockets here. One with the speed loader comes attached. We got two pockets here. All right, they're roughly, I'd say, 7 by 9. Two hand warmer pockets. Two upper flat pockets. On this side, there's a pocket that goes down in there, probably about 6-7 inches. And there's a small one on this side. It goes about the same, about 5 inches. Now, in the hood, you unzip it, or in the collar I should say, there's a hood. Now remind you, none of this is waterproof, okay? But it would provide you a level of cover from sun and stuff like that. Choice of color I don't like. I don't particularly like black in the woods, but the main feature of this vest, and why I bought it, come on, there we go. There's a pocket right here on the back. One Velcro closure. It is bellowed. So that pocket's about a foot, 13 inches deep by, say, 10 inches wide. Now, the discussion we had is, okay, take this vest and do an overnight with it. Yeah, you could. You could probably do a 2 or 3 night with just this vest. So, let's flip it back over and get it rearranged. Okay, there we go. I hope I got this in frame. Probably don't, but you never know. Alright, so there's the pockets on the front. Now, you've all seen my gear bag. This is for a 2-day outing, or more, if I had to be. So let's put an overnight in this vest out of this bag. Alright, now we're wide open. Now, I have a Swiss Army knife. Useful? Yeah, but I'm only going for an overnight, right? The one strap of this bag, I have a Mora. This is, I believe, a Mora Clipper, or a Mora Military, whatever they want to call it. So, okay, not the best knife in the world, but it's a good one. We'll put that in there. Now we got a good size fixed blade that we can use to process wood and whatnot. This side of the bag, I have an aluminum canteen. Enough to cooperate with me. A cup. Now I got something to carry my water in for tonight. I got something to cook in. Cooking vessel. Also in there, there's another canteen and such, or another cup and whatnot. I have a Leatherman tool in the canteen case. That is a Leatherman kick. Over this side, some oil and whatnot. Okay, so we got something to drink with, something to cook with, a knife for processing wood. Another small cup. I don't know if you remember that or not from my backyard finds. Now in here, I've got a junk poncho. It's just a thin dollar store poncho, a lot of cord, emergency space blanket. We're gonna put that in there. Don't have to worry about a tool for sharpening my stuff because lots of rocks in the woods. Let's open the first pocket here and see what we got. Ah, pretty important piece of material. Flashlight. Okay. So, kindling device is always helpful. Now, this is an overnight. I'm going to want my stove, my fuel tablets. And throughout all my waterproof matches, I think I'm going to take the Stormproofs. Now it's summertime. I'm going to take my fishing kit, my first aid kit, my poncho. Let's see how far that equipment will get us. So now we got drinks in a cooking kit, a good knife, a multi-tool with the secondary blade, lock pliers and whatnot. Got stormproof matches to light a fire with. We got a small drinking cup. If we boiled water, well, we could let some of it cool off, okay? A flashlight, a lot of cordage. Emergency space blanket, emergency poncho, and a lot of cordage. Back here we have a full-size poncho, fishing kit, my stove, my fuel tablets, and a first aid kit. Grass tickling my leg. Okay, so now you're thinking we're going to put all this in the backpack. That's on this vest. No, we don't have to. Let's, the poncho, emergency blanket, whatnot. Fits in that pocket, Velcro's up. Let's take the flashlight, which we would probably need. Goes in this pocket here. And we can put the Leatherman in there because that's something we might need first. The waterproof matches, stormproof matches. Alright, wow, we're getting down on equipment here, huh? Real quick. Let's take the folding cup. Well, we already have the canteen cup, so do we really need this? This is an overnighter. This isn't a, 5-day thing. So no, we don't need that. Fishing kit. It's summertime, fish are all over the place, and even if it's winter, you can cut a hole in the ice, use that fishing kit, right? Fuel tabs. Stove. First aid kit. Zipped, secured. Well, that only leaves my poncho. With a little bit of help, there you go. Got a poncho's in there. Zip it closed, secured. Everything you need for an overnight in front of the pockets. Alright, let's see what we're going to need. What do we need for an overnight? Alright. We need something to drink out of to get water. Something to cook with. There we go. We need shelter. Watch this. Getting in was fun. Getting out is going to be even more fun. But it can be put in there. Alright. So now we got our shelter and our drinking, cooking material. Now, you got the shelter up. We need to boil water, which means we need a fire, right? Where are they? Okay. Stormproof matches. Got our fire going. We need to see around the camp at night in case the fire is staying bright enough. Flashlight. With cordage attached. And just for the giggles of it, the Leatherman, in case we need a small blade or a carving blade. Now, once we set our poncho up, we have this other poncho here. That could be a ground cloth, so you're not laying on a wet ground. Alright. I also have an emergency blanket in case it gets chilly at night. Or vice versa. You can always use the emergency blanket as a ground cloth, whatever, because you'll be under the shelter with the fire, so it shouldn't get that chilly. Well, we got all of that. Geez, what do we got in here? So let's see. We've got a shelter sleeping system. We've got a ground cloth blanket system. We've got our water container, our cooking vessel, something to start a fire with, kindling device, of course, see with, cordage, more cordage. Now I got a first aid kit. I've got a fishing kit. And just in case I don't want to build a fire, I got a stove and some fuel tabs. I pretty much think that's all you would need for overnight. Don't you think? Shelter, ground, cover, fire starter, fishing kit, first aid kit, stove. That should be just about it. Now, I will say this. Now your backpack is wide open now for anything you want to forage for. You want wild edibles or whatever, your backpack's wide open now. Of course, this would be in the backpack. Before you leave the house to go on an overnight or extended stay or whatever you're going to do, first thing should go on is your clothes, of course. On them clothes should be a good knife. Not saying a more, I'm saying a good knife. And a belt pouch. In that belt pouch you should have a fire kit. Alright? In case you don't have a fire kit, well, there's a fire kit. Just in case you don't. Alright, we have some TP in there, 2 Bic lighters and some chapstick. I got a piece of wax toilet paper roll with cotton inside and outside, so that's a good burner. I've also got some pieces of fat wood. I've also got Strike Anywhere matches. So that's a pretty darn good fire kit, and a waterproof bag so nothing's getting wet. So as you can see, okay, let's get this out of here. This is front pockets, right? Let's flip it over to the back. There you go. Now there's that flap pocket. Now your canteen and cup would go in there. Your fire kit that you didn't carry on your belt could go in there. Now you have that much extra room to fill up. Well, let's see. I want to take a little bit of food with me. So in my pouch I have garlic salt and chives. It's a tube called Molly McButter. It's a powdered butter that I carry with me. This is my food sack. See what I got in there. Now this is an overnight trip. This ain't 2 days. This is just an overnighter, right? Instant potatoes, oatmeal, powdered milk, more instant potatoes, spork set, my nighttime medicine, salt and pepper. Okay, salt ran away with the pepper. So salt and pepper. Okay, let's put it back in. Well, now for tonight I got cheese. Got a lot of potatoes. I can cook it in a canteen cup. And just by chance I get a couple of fish with the fishing kit. Now I got fish and potatoes for dinner with salt and pepper, garlic and chives. It's a powdered butter if I want to mix it up. I've also got nighttime medicine. If you take medicine, make sure somewhere in your kit you have a tube of medicine. Okay. So let's tie this all up. Now in here we have, once again, the fire kit. Canteen and canteen cup. And food now. Now I still got a quarter of this backpack left. I'm not going to get into everything. This isn't a gear review of what you have to carry or anything like that. This is just to give you an idea. Okay, you bought a photographer's vest. Can you go camping and overnight with just what you can carry in a photographer's vest? Darn tootin' you can. As you can see, I'm going to lay it all out here on the table. Hopefully I'll get it all in the camera. Okay? So this is the food sack. Fire kit. Canteen and cup. Flashlight and cordage. Shelter. More shelter ground cloth. Fishing kit. Stove fuel bars. First aid kit. If I wanted to, okay, small cup. Leatherman kick. I think you could pull off an overnighter with this. In the meantime, still have the Mora, which should be on your belt, along with a browse bag, belt pouch, whatever you want to call it. But the thing on your belt, the pouch, and the knife should always be on your belt, and inside that pouch you should have at least 3 different ways to make a fire. So we'll get rid of the speed loader. I'm going to come around the other side here and move the camera on, and we're going to take a quick view of everything we got here. Canteen cup, poncho, ground cloth, fishing kit, stove, fuel tabs, first aid kit, Leatherman kick, a Mora, a cup, food sack, and a fire kit. It all fits in that vest, and yeah, you can do an overnighter out of one of these small vests. Now the next thing we're going to do, the next video I'm going to put up, I'm going to go to a hunting vest. It's a plain hunting vest. And then we're going to go to another type of vest. And lastly but least, we're going to go to the Army LBV vest. And we'll see if we can't do an overnighter or maybe a month. Okay? So this is a K-Bar user. I want to thank you for your time and your patience. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please do. And we'll see you on the next one. Just an overnighter.